the Ukraine situation. So when it comes to political issues, worldwide issues, world politics, it's hard to find a Air Force angle outside of our involvement. And so with this, I really didn't have anything to state about it. First of all, because it's kind of early. It's very early. I mean, in terms of what's taking place so far. And I don't like being ignorant. You tend to notice that people that speak too quickly about a certain topic, especially if it's a current event or something that just came out, something's brand new, people move too quickly to state opinion about something, and they don't really understand much. And again, we're limited on our information as relates to. It depends on your news source and who you listen to mostly. I try to listen to both sides. I try to listen to Fox News and MSNBC and the Young Turks, and I try to gather all the news I can, all the information I can, and then try to find the objective standard to measure against. I will say it's unfortunate. And actually, I will take this angle on it as it relates to how we can, govern ourselves accordingly. You notice in America, we don't have much experience, especially in modern day society, in the last 20 years, the last 50 years. When's the last time we ever experienced another military force on our soil? Pearl Harbor might be the closest. Let's see what year that was. Alexa, what year did Pearl Harbor take place in?
Battle of Pearl Harbor started on December 7th, 1941 and ended on December 7th, 1941.
1941. 1941 was the last time Americans experienced anything close to what Ukrainian people are experiencing currently. And it's not even the same. A level of empathy is definitely necessary in this case, a high level of empathy, because, I mean, a lot of us can't even imagine what that's like. Especially if you're growing up on a military base, we experience it from a friendly standpoint, but it's so different. It's so different, and it makes you want to go look on Twitter and go look on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and see what people are truly complaining about. I'm like, what the hell are you complaining about? 9/11 is a good point, Lucius. Shout out to you. 9/11, okay. But even that wasn't foot soldiers. That wasn't tanks. That was our own airplane flying through our facilities. And definitely unfortunate because obviously that set off a lot of chain reactions as it relates to national security. So we're all affected by it definitely because the way we go through airports is so different now compared to the way before. I personally can't remember what it was like to go through an airport before 9/11, mainly because I was probably so young as well, wasn't doing that much flying. But yeah, it definitely affects everyone. But to have actual tank thrown through your streets, bombs being dropped, you got F-16s, well, whatever their fighter equivalent is, just flying low. It's different. It's different. And so a lot of us in America, it's not so much that we can't complain about anything because there's not an active war going on our own soil, but it should help you put things in perspective. That what is so bad? Even with me, I've had a lot of comments on this own channel. People asking me, I'm like, all right, so you're in the Air Force, you sit at a desk, you work in finance, you have air conditioning, you have cell phone service, you have coffee. What's so bad about your life? You're not suffering. What is so wrong with your life? And a lot of it's relative. A lot of it is relative. It's subjective to your personal experience. But objectively speaking, you have to be able to see the entire picture and say, all right, maybe my life is it's not so bad. I have options. And I shouldn't sit here and just, soak in it. I have to look around and say, what options are available to me and pursue them. So that's something that you definitely have to consider in your own personal experience and in your own personal life. But yeah, that's probably one of the first things that hit me is just kind of seeing, the Ukraine situation. And again, we're all watching it online, like it's entertainment, like it's a movie. Americans, we lack a lot of perspective when it comes to what true suffering is. The average American does not know what it means to truly suffer in a given country. It's not even close. Again, 9/11, unfortunate. It happened. Think about that. Americans don't truly, I won't say all Americans, but a lot of Americans don't truly understand what it means to suffer in this world. And this is just another example of just kind of seeing. And it's not about winning or losing, because in every situation, there's going to be winners and losers. We're just so used to winning. In our generation, in the last couple generations, we're used to winning. We're used to stalemates, ongoing situations, but we're not used to losing. Oh, I go outside and I see a different color uniform from a different country who set up shop in our, like, it's not an embassy, like they set up shop in our country. We've never seen that. So we are blessed. As Americans, we are blessed